The wise know when to be silent. Viking wisdom in action. In modern life, where pressures and complexities seem to grow daily, sometimes we need to pause and turn to ancient lessons to rediscover the core values of ourselves and the world around us. One of the most inspiring treasures of wisdom comes from the Vikings, legendary warriors renowned for their extraordinary strength and bravery throughout history. But what truly sets them apart is not just their fearlessness in battle, but also the profound and humanistic philosophies they passed down to future generations. The lessons of the Vikings extend far beyond overcoming challenges or facing adversity. They teach us how to live with resilience, integrity, and a deep sense of responsibility. Remarkably, these principles are not confined to their ancient era but remain relevant and invaluable in today's fast-paced world. Welcome to Inner Stillness. Today, we'll embark on a journey to uncover the profound teachings the Vikings have left behind. Together, we'll explore how they inspired courage, how they faced challenges head-on, and how they upheld their honor, lessons that can enrich our daily lives. 1. A true warrior does not reveal their heart until an axe splits their chest. The first lesson from the Vikings is resilience and emotional control. Viking warriors never revealed their vulnerability, whether in battle or daily life. They understood that emotions, if not controlled, could become a significant weakness. Therefore, they maintained mental strength and faced every challenge without letting emotions dictate their actions. This mindset is incredibly relevant in the modern world, where self-control and patience are critical in making sound decisions. In today's fast-paced and often stressful life, many people struggle to maintain composure when faced with tense situations. However, the Viking teaching reminds us that a true warrior is someone who doesn't let fear or anxiety dominate their thoughts and actions. Often, the calmness and inner strength we exhibit in challenging times will be the very qualities that help us overcome the greatest obstacles. Take, for example, someone going through a tough job interview or a personal crisis. The Viking mentality teaches us that maintaining composure, staying focused, and not allowing our emotions to take over can be the key to success. It's about embracing resilience in the face of adversity, knowing that the true test of character comes when we stand firm, unshaken by external pressures. 2. Live with honor rather than in shame. One of the most important and profound lessons the Vikings passed down is the respect for honor. To them, nothing was more valuable than living a life filled with dignity. Honor was not just something they pursued in battle, but also a core principle in everyday life. In fact, if they had to choose between dying with honor and living in shame, they would choose death as a way to affirm their values. This serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of self-respect and integrity in all aspects of life. In today's society, this lesson holds even more significance as we face the temptations of materialism, social pressure, and actions that might compromise our self-respect. In the pursuit of wealth, power, or recognition, we may sometimes find ourselves willing to sacrifice our core values. However, the Vikings remind us that honor is not just an abstract concept, but the foundation of a meaningful life. A life without honor, no matter how rich or accomplished, will always feel empty. Think back to situations where you had to choose between maintaining your honor and yielding to external pressures. Those who live with honor earn not only the respect of others, but also of themselves. Remember, honor is not something to flaunt, but a guiding light in the most challenging moments. It makes you stronger and enables you to live a life of pride and fulfillment, regardless of the circumstances. 3. Only the truly brave do not fear facing challenges. The Vikings instilled in their children the value of confronting challenges head-on, without fear. They understood that life's obstacles are an essential part of the journey toward growth and maturity. Avoiding difficulties may seem like the easier path, but it ultimately stunts personal development and robs us of the chance to realize our full potential. The Viking belief is encapsulated in their saying, "Better to fight and fail than to live in despair." In our modern world, many people fear failure and prefer to shy away from tough situations, choosing comfort over confrontation. But courage is a crucial quality for overcoming challenges. The Vikings teach us that bravery is not the absence of fear, but the ability to face it and rise above it. Real-life application. Consider someone embarking on a new career, starting a business, or making a major life change. Fear of failure might hold them back, but the Viking philosophy encourages them to take the leap. Even if failure occurs, the experience gained and lessons learned will far outweigh the regret of not trying. Courage does not guarantee success, but it opens the door to opportunities and growth. Another example is facing personal fears, such as public speaking or pursuing a dream that seems out of reach. The Vikings remind us that every challenge is a chance to prove our strength. Each step forward, no matter how small, builds resilience and confidence. Ultimately, embracing challenges is not about never falling. It's about standing up every time we do. By adopting the Viking mindset, we can learn to see obstacles not as barriers, but as stepping stones toward becoming braver, stronger, and more fulfilled individuals. For life is not a flat road, but hills, mountains, valleys, and deep ravines. Life has never been easy, and the Vikings knew this better than most. They taught their children that life would bring moments of ease and hardship. But what truly matters is perseverance, no matter how tough the journey becomes. The uneven terrain of life, with its ups and downs, is not something to fear but to embrace as part of the adventure. Theoretical perspective. Think of the challenges in life as hills or mountains you must climb. While the ascent can be difficult, the rewards of reaching the summit are well worth the effort. Each peak symbolizes a milestone, each valley a moment of rest or reflection, and each ravine a test of courage and determination. This Viking lesson is a powerful reminder that persistence and effort are the keys to overcoming life's obstacles. Real-life application. Consider someone struggling with a major setback, like losing a job, dealing with a broken relationship, or facing a health issue. The Viking perspective encourages us to see these difficulties as steep hills, not as the end of the road, but as challenges to conquer. Each step forward, no matter how small, builds resilience and strength for the journey ahead. Another example is striving toward a long-term goal, such as earning a degree, building a career, or achieving personal growth. The road may feel overwhelming at times, but the Viking lesson reminds us that the view from the top makes every hardship along the way worthwhile. Ultimately, life's uneven paths teach us to value both the struggle and the triumph. The Vikings embraced life's unpredictability, knowing that every climb shapes us into stronger, wiser individuals. By adopting their mindset, we can learn to navigate the hills and valleys of life with courage, persistence, and a deep appreciation for the journey itself. 5. The wise know when to stay silent. Silence is golden. In many situations, knowing when to hold your tongue is more valuable than speaking up. The Vikings understood that words are not always the solution. Sometimes, silence and attentive listening are the keys to resolving conflicts and navigating challenges effectively. True wisdom lies in recognizing when speech can harm and when silence can heal. Theoretical perspective. Silence is not a sign of weakness or submission. It is a strategic tool. By choosing silence at the right moment, you can avoid unnecessary confrontations, observe situations more clearly, and make better decisions. The Vikings knew that a well-timed pause often holds more power than 1,000 words. Real-life application. In conflicts or arguments, silence can act as a shield, preventing escalation. For example, during a heated disagreement with a friend, colleague, or family member, responding with silence rather than impulsive words can help defuse the tension and create space for reflection. It allows both parties to reconsider their positions and approach the situation more calmly. In the workplace, knowing when to speak up and when to stay silent is a mark of professionalism and emotional intelligence. For instance, during a team discussion, holding back your opinion until you have fully understood the perspectives of others can lead to more thoughtful contributions and increased respect from your peers. Silence is also a form of strength in moments of provocation. The ability to stay composed and refrain from reacting impulsively demonstrates self-control and wisdom. The Vikings remind us that sometimes, saying nothing is the most powerful statement you can make. Ultimately, the lesson is clear. Silence is not the absence of action. but a deliberate and wise choice. By embracing this Viking principle, we can navigate relationships, challenges, and decisions with greater clarity and maturity, earning respect and fostering deeper connections along the way. 6. The brave never let fear lead the way. The Vikings held a deep belief in confronting fear head-on and refusing to let it dictate their path. In every battle and challenge, they understood that fear is natural, but succumbing to it is not an option. To move forward, one must overcome fear and harness courage as a guiding force. Theoretical perspective. Fear is a universal emotion that can paralyze or propel us. In modern life, fear often manifests in ways that hinder personal growth. Fear of failure, fear of criticism, fear of not meeting expectations. However, bravery is not the absence of fear. It is the ability to face it, confront it, and move forward despite it. True courage lies in acknowledging fear without allowing it to take control. Real-life application. Consider someone pursuing a dream, like starting a business or changing careers. The fear of failure or judgment from others can be overwhelming, often preventing action. But adopting the Viking mindset means choosing courage over hesitation, recognizing that every great achievement requires stepping into the unknown. Another example is overcoming personal insecurities. For instance, speaking in front of an audience can be daunting, but bravery is about taking that first step. Even with trembling hands, each attempt builds confidence, and over time, fear loses its grip. In relationships, too, courage plays a vital role. Opening up emotionally or addressing conflicts requires facing the fear of vulnerability or rejection. Yet, as the Vikings teach us, the rewards of courage, strengthened bonds, deeper understanding, and personal growth are always worth the risk. The Viking lesson is clear. Fear may appear as an obstacle, but it is also an opportunity to grow. By refusing to let fear lead, we reclaim our power and forge ahead with purpose. Life's greatest victories belong to those who dare to face their fears, step into uncertainty, and embrace the challenges that come their way. 7. Strength lies in unity, not in isolation. The Vikings deeply valued community and collaboration, understanding that true strength comes from working together rather than standing alone. Whether it was rowing a longship, building settlements, or defending their territory, they knew that unity was the foundation of success. No single warrior, no matter how strong, could achieve what a united crew could accomplish. Theoretical perspective. In modern life, the importance of teamwork and relationships is as relevant as ever. Isolation can often lead to burnout, missed opportunities, and a sense of helplessness. The Viking principle teaches us that seeking support and working collectively not only amplifies our capabilities, but also strengthens our resilience. Unity is about creating a support system where challenges are shared and victories are celebrated together. Real-life application. Think about a workplace environment. A team that collaborates effectively achieves more than individuals working in silos. By pooling diverse talents and perspectives, they innovate and solve problems that would be insurmountable alone. Similarly, in personal life, relying on friends, family, or a trusted community can provide emotional support during tough times and amplify joy during happy moments. Another example is sports or any group activity where mutual trust and cooperation are vital. The Vikings remind us that when we row in sync, we reach the destination faster and with less strain. Even in leadership, the lesson is clear. A leader is not a lone hero, but someone who empowers others, fostering a sense of shared purpose and collective effort. By embracing this mindset, we can create environments where everyone thrives. The Viking lesson on unity teaches us that together we are stronger, more capable, and better prepared to face life's challenges. It's a call to nurture relationships, build communities, and remember that no matter how strong we are individually, our true potential is unlocked when we stand united. The lessons passed down by the Vikings to younger generations were not merely about combat or physical strength, but profound philosophies on how to live. They emphasized the importance of resilience in the face of challenges, upholding honor, refusing to let fear take control, and practicing mindful listening for growth. These lessons inspire us to embrace perseverance, honesty, and love, core values for living a life of pride and fulfillment. By applying these teachings in our daily lives, we not only become stronger individuals, but also contribute to spreading meaning and value to the world around us. Life changes when we change ourselves, and the wisdom of the Vikings serves as a guiding compass to help us overcome difficulties and achieve success. Thank you for taking the time to watch today's video. Always nurture your resilience, wisdom, and integrity. Don't forget to share these lessons with the people you care about, as a small idea can spark a big change. Wishing you a day full of inspiration and meaning. If you found these lessons valuable, don't forget to subscribe to Inner Stillness and hit the notification bell so you never miss future content. See you in the next video.